First, new at 5:30 tonight. A piece of Harford County's history now looms as a major building block for its future. As Jeff Hager reports tonight, a New Jersey woman left a large piece of land to the county, and it was her dying wish to preserve it for generations to come.
In Abingdon's booming Route 24 corridor, it's an obvious exception to development. More than 100 acres of wooded land worth as much as $17 million.
This kind of density.
Harford County's chief attorney, Robert McCord, says for years developers have tried unsuccessfully to buy the land from its owner in New Jersey.
People would come and asking who owns this piece and have some interest in it. And we were aware that they had been rebuffed. And once we were aware they had been rebuffed, we'd always expressed the county's interest for decades and saying if you ever want to do something with it, the county would be interested.
What it didn't know is that a widow named Emily Bayless Graham had been planning on turning the land over to the county since the late 40s. Vines conceal a Georgian home built on the property around the time of the Revolutionary War, and records at the Maryland Historical Society in Bel Air reveal a successful colonial businessman, William Wilson, owned 600 acres here before Harford County had even become a county. Emily Bayless Graham was his last living descendant, and upon her death at the age of 94, she left the land and her mother's family home to the county with a few conditions. The county must build a performing arts center on this parcel near Emerton Elementary School, while preserving the 70 acres where the historic home sits as parkland.
And then her name, her legacy continues, both in the performing arts arena and in the passive park where you could simply go and meditate if you wanted to, for instance, or you can simply be confronted with something that makes you think from the art side. So either way, she will be making people think for generations to come.
In Harford County, Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
The widow died 4 years ago, but the New Jersey courts had to sort through 3 wills before the land could be turned over to the county. It's still actually awaiting the actual deed.